What should we choose? Yeah, I'm really looking pleased with myself for sure. Alright, well that was quite a sweep. Welcome everyone to another 100% walkthrough video for Red Dead Redemption 2. It's been a little bit of time since my last video. I decided to take another break. We've been playing a lot of the story, a lot of the game again. Finished up the main game and got to the epilogue, and I did a little bit of the epilogue, if not like at least a fourth of it, at least in my eyes, and I felt the need to play some other games. I really wanted to take a break from this and kind of record some no commentary stuff, so that's what I did. So that's why I've kind of been on a little bit of a break. I haven't uploaded one of these videos in a while because I've just been kind of focusing on that, which you guys are probably already seeing the uploads for that for Fallout 1 and another one, which I'm not sure if I'll have uploaded by the point I upload this video. All I know, it's been about a month since I recorded last, so it might even be more than a month before this is actually fully uploaded. I am a busy person with a job, and, you know, sometimes I need to take breaks from some of the walkthroughs I'm doing, depending how long they are, so I really don't know when things upload half the time. I have a general idea, but I'm not always correct on that. So sorry if you guys have been waiting for these videos. I just felt the need to take a break, but I feel that as though I'm now in the home stretch to get everything finally finished. With that being said, what are we doing? We are heading towards pretty much New Austin to explore what there is available for us. Just everything here, all the points of interest, the remaining animals, finish up challenges. We're basically just kind of really finishing up what's left in the game exploration-wise, side content-wise, before we just kind of get back to the story and finish everything. I've done a lot more in the story than I originally had planned. When it comes to the epilogue, I'm very all over the place with how it really works out and what order I do things in and stuff like that, because I play less of the epilogue than I have played of the main game, and that's just kind of how it is. So I'm definitely playing this a lot more loose and off the cuff for sure. Like right now, I want to switch. I actually want to get this beard shaved into a mustache if I can, for all the stranger missions we're going to be playing. And more specific, hold on, swap hat. This is what we're looking for here. The Chinese skull cap. This is a special hat that we can find here. And now we'll have it saved to our horse and our locker. We're going to wear this for the little bit that we have. We're also going to loot him. I think we'll lose some honor too. But I think he has a letter. Right. Let's see what he's got. Don't know how John's reading any of this, but sure.
That sign can't stop me because I can't read.
I don't think he reads Chinese. I think this guy's Chinese. Letter from Zhu Wei. Dear Zhu Yi, I appreciate your efforts to search for your cousin, Zhu Min, in America. As your uncle, I am eternally in your gratitude. My son has always been a romantic, frivolous boy, and the journey to America is just another of his romantic dreams. As if a son born to the greatness of our family could ever find satisfaction building such an uncivilized nation as America, or in marrying such a woman as Zi Ruo. She is little more than a sorceress who has imprisoned his heart and encouraged him to betray his family. His desire to prove himself independent of his family responsibilities here in Shanghai and Hong Kong is neither admirable nor honorable, and I am forever grateful that you, as a member of this generation, do not share such foolish ideas. Good luck in America. Your uncle, Zhu Wei. Yeah, I don't think John was actually reading that, because it looked like it was fully written in Chinese, but we, the player, do. What was I saying? Yeah, you know, it's just when it comes to the epilogue, I'm a lot more loose with how it works out, but that's okay, because, you know, I'm pretty knowledgeable of the epilogue and pretty much everything in the game for the most part, but the epilogue is very new to me and less experience for me, so it's like I'm playing a whole new game every time, but that's just because I take forever to get to the epilogue every single time. That's just kind of who I am as a player. I get very specific. I have Excel sheets. I have plans. I like to wear every outfit. I like to do stupid things that most people don't do because that's how I enjoy games like this sometimes. And honestly, the only reason for that, most of the time, is just because I didn't have a whole lot of games outside of the few I did have, so I'd find different ways to play games, and this is kind of what I came up with.
Easy now.
I wonder what's here. You think we'll lose honor if we loot this guy? Probably. He looks messed up. I wonder what happened to him. Yeah, we lost honor. I don't think it's well, maybe. It is taken from the dead. I don't know. Alright. We're gonna head into Hennigan's Stead right here. I think it might be technically a gang's hideout, so we'll probably clear it of whoever's there. But we're actually gonna go there to get a dinosaur bone. We are also looking for the black-tailed rattlesnake and the black currant.
Slow now.
Reckon we could use some of that, actually. I love exploring some of the RDR1 areas in the epilogue, because it makes me want to play RDR1 again just for a little bit, but I'm still trying to decide if...
Whoa, easy.
I ain't Mexican. Look at me.
You are el lobo. That makes you Mexican.
Yeah, but I ain't from Mexico.
Easy there.
Yes, we was Cubans, Spanish,
On our way.
American.
No
we were
Lobos
mixed.
coming through.
That's how they see us. That's how they see you.
But I don't want to be no Mexican.
Too bad. Can't take your Mexican land, steal your
all.
Mexican gold, put your Mexican head in a jar on the Mexican mountain.
Move it, you cur.
See where these guys are going.
Head up.
I thought they'd be turning this way.
Hey, who's this here? Oh, come on. Maybe he needs our help.
Oh, really?
Woo! Looks like you need some help.
I was hoping to follow them all the way to where they were going, but sometimes you can't always get that. A little change of course, but honestly, it's fine. Those guys tried surrounding me. They didn't know who they were messing with. They were messing with John frickin' Marston, that's who.
Okay, boy.
All right, let's kind of go back to what we were originally doing.
Easy.
That was a lizard. Okay, let's see, because I think the bone is up here. So we probably want to just follow this path. What's my horse at? I don't actually know. No, we're almost there, so we'll be buying a new horse here soon for sure. Oh, there's the bone.
Slow it.
Okay. Now, let's actually head over into the east side of the canyon and see if it actually is like a gang hideout. I don't know for certain, actually. And then we'll head towards Armadillo. Does not look like it. Alright, why don't we head towards Armadillo and see what we have in store for us there. I think there's a couple of stolen hats and some other things we can get there.
Hungry feller.
Oh, Max bonded, huh? We'll check out Armadillo, and then I think I'll head up towards Blackwater and get ourselves the first horse we're gonna bond with. I'm not exactly at the honor level for the biggest discount, but that's okay. We got plenty of money, and we'll have plenty more.
Hi there. Come on in. Business is good. The more people moving here, the better it gets.
Let's see. Because I think I wanted this, but it's not at the full length I would have liked. But you know what? We're here. Why don't we actually just go ahead and get it, and then we'll grow it out. If you're wondering why I'm here in Blackwater instead of Armadillo, like I said, I changed my mind. I decided to actually go back up to Blackwater to get a horse to bond with. I'm going to skip towards getting to Armadillo again. But I wanted to come up here and actually shave this down. I thought I was going to grow out the beard until the full length just to see if we could get this pennant mustache to the full length automatically. But I figured, why not? We'll just go ahead and get started working on it because I just want to have a glorious mustache again. But hair, I think I decided for this little tidbit while we're having some special facial hair with John that okay, here was my thing. I thought the game naturally gave you left parted as Arthur, but looking back, I think I realized it gives you right parted, but I could be wrong because I checked back and I thought I made the mistake of clicking right parted fade during the one Trelawney mission instead of left parted fade, but it showed me having a right part as Arthur during that, before that mission began. So either I made a mistake or something, because I wanted to stick with whatever part, like, version of the hair they automatically give you, and then I was going to go with right parted with John, because I think that's actually naturally how his hair is. So I guess to kind of counteract that and kind of stick with my idea for what I wanted to stick with hair is I'm just going to keep him with left parted for now from what he, like, it gave us. So it all balances out in the end. Balanced, as all things should be, as a couple people say out there. But I'm going to go with the left parted fade. And let's see. Do I want to do all the way down, maybe? And then let it kind of grow out over time kind of thing? Because I'm sure I'll end up growing it out again. So, yeah, why don't we go ahead and get that shaved all the way down. We'll pomade it to make it look nice. Is that it? Pomaded? Oh, nope, there it is. So kind of like how I did with Arthur in Chapter 4. I kind of like doing that similar thing, but with a different mustache. It's just kind of what I like. I'm a big fan of Tombstone. You know, ever since my last video, unfortunately, the legendary Val Kilmer has passed away. You know, rest in peace. I love that movie, and I love him for that role. The fact that he didn't get an Oscar for it, or at least I'm pretty sure he did get Oscar for it. Like, yeah, no, I don't think he did. Sorry, because I remember everyone say that he should have got one for that one. And I agree. I think he should have. I don't know what he lost out to. It probably was just that good to have lost to him doing that role. But, like, it's one of my favorite movies ever. And his role in it is absolutely amazing. And how well he portrays the legendary Doc Holliday in that movie is just amazing. So to see him pass away was definitely a stab to the heart for me as a fan, and probably a bunch of other you if you guys are fans of the movie as well. If you haven't seen Tombstone, highly recommend. It's the movie along with Red Dead Redemption and the game Gun that made me really start to love Western, so I highly recommend it. But yeah, I just kind of like the mustache style mostly because of that movie, so that's kind of the style I'm going to stick with until we get back onto the main story after doing a bunch of stranger missions. But enough of that. We are going to get the Silver Dapple.
You ever let this horse feed?
Yes.
I got space for you if you need stabling.
Okay. We are going to get... See, because we have 3 horses that we can get. Let's see, horse ranking.
What sort of horse are you looking for?
What's this one? Dark Bay. I think we're going to go ahead and get the Missouri Foxtrotter. Wait a minute. Actually, hold on. This one is cheaper, so I think we'll go ahead and actually do this one instead. But what did I name him? What did I plan on? I think for all the horses in the epilogue, I give them specific names rather than just repeats. Turkoman. For the Dark Bay, I named it Toast. I actually really like that name. Let's go ahead and buy him. Toast. I named the one Turkoman you get in the main game Goldie because it's like a gold coat. This one's called Dark Bay.
We had one so fine.
And I just named him Toast, which honestly I think is a fantastic name. I think that's a great name for a horse. I believe we're going to replace this one. So I'm going to go ahead and sell Woods here. For the little time we did have him, he was great. Thank you, Woods. You were awesome.
Yes, please.
I
can
think
sell that on.
this might be one of the final 3 horses we will keep. So this one will probably stay in our...
You and that horse are always welcome.
What am I thinking? What do they call this? Stable. In our stable, along with this one. But when we get to Tumbleweed and have access to some other horses, I'll probably buy those and work on them first because they are a little bit cheaper. So that will be kind of the order I will go in for that type of thing, just to kind of be consistent with it. But Toast, man, what was I thinking when I named this horse Toast? I think that's just a hilarious name. I think since we're up here, I kind of want to take the second to actually get some of the cigarette cards that are up here that I haven't gotten yet. Did I get them in other areas yet? Up here. I think I did, but since we're in Blackwater, we might as well. All right, so I absolutely love the name Toast for a horse. I just love like simple names like Apple, Toast, Goldie. It's just funny. I love it when people just give names like Frank to their horses as well. Absolutely hilarious move. All right, let's see. Okay, it's supposed to be right below the R, so like right above here, I think. Or maybe over here on this, no? On top of the barrel by the warehouse door. Sorry, I'm kind of looking at how it's described. Supposed to be on top of a barrel. Aha! Right over here. And we have the typewriter. Take this apple as well. Nice. Alright, and then up on the house up here is another cigarette card. Supposed to be Evelyn Miller. I feel so silly with this hat on, but you know, it kind of goes well with the gentleman's attire. The gentleman's attire never had a hat, so we're just seeing all the different options there are.
What's this nonsense you're wearing?
Relax.
It is
I ain't
fashion.
causing trouble.
It is fashion, and I will not hear any disagreement of it.
Hello.
And, how are you doing?
So,
On the table next to the clothesline. All right. Oh, so it's probably back here. Aha! Evelyn Miller himself.
Hey!
Okay, that's enough, folks. Let's get back to work.
We might be able to get a cigarette card up here. Is this it?
Gavin? Has anyone seen Gavin?
Let's go talk to him. I thought he was originally supposed to spawn at different points, and he wouldn't spawn at any other until
Come on, lady.
you found all of the different locations, but I could be wrong about that.
I'm looking for my mate Gavin. Somebody help me! Gav? Gav?
Howdy, friend.
I've lost my friend! Somebody help me, please!
Hey, partner.
Oh! I remember you. Listen, have you seen,
Gavin? You still on this?
Yeah. It's turned into a right bloody rigmarole. I told the trouble in strife I'd be 6 months. It's been 7 or 8 years now.
I'd have stopped after 7 or 8 days.
Oh, box his ears when I find him. No, I won't. I love that boy. Gavin! Where are you hiding?
Well, I'll be blown.
Oh, I am so worried. Gav! 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 Where are you?
What is wrong with this place?
Where are you?
Good luck, man. I think we can encounter him 2 more times, so we should expect to see him.
Excuse me. Hey, partner!
Well, those
Sir.
clothes are, How you doing?
You, mister!
Hello there.
Gav!
Hello, sir.
Where are you?
Sadie Russell. All right.
Was just beyond belief. Hey, out of the way. I'm on a tight schedule.
All right, we have 2 more cards in Blackwater that we can get. Yeah, let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about us getting closer and closer to finishing up this series. This has been the staple of my channel for the past 2 years, just because it takes me so long to do 100% for this game, because I keep taking breaks and stuff like that. But this will probably be the last Western game I do for a long time. I've thought about doing a low honor. Oh, Black Belle. It's about time we got her. But like, I could see myself doing a low honor playthrough of both of Red Dead 1 and Red Dead 2. Maybe cutting out like the 100% portions and just focusing on the story. I think that would be pretty fun to do, kind of like the cap off everything there is to do with some of the Western games I grew up playing and really enjoy as a fan. I know I have a bunch of old walkthroughs went back when my channel was not as good with my audio and stuff like that, and good mic quality and stuff like that with some of the Call of Juarez games, so I might go back and redo those. But I got plans for a bunch of other games and stuff, so that might just be on the back burner for a long time. So let me guys know what you think about the series coming to an end, what you want to see more. Do you want to see me do those other type of playthroughs? I would love to hear your guys' opinion. My hope is now, since I've started this walkthrough, that like I just get better and better at like being consistent with these big 100% walkthroughs I do. And I know I take forever, but maybe I'll be more focused on actually providing like more than at most 4 uploads a week for no commentary and commentary stuff. So just like if I see you guys like more one type of content than the other, I'll probably be more inclined to focus on that, or just kind of stick to doing what I like to do, which is kind of the whole point of this channel for me personally, is just to kind of express what I like to do in games and stuff like that. So yeah, just love to hear from you. How this Bromley? Well, first let me take off Sadie Russell. This is an artist guy. And the famous gunslingers, we got Black Belle. Nice. All right, that should be the last card here in Blackwater. I'm going to go ahead and saves so that we don't lose any progress that we have gotten so far. And now I'll be heading back down to Armadillo for us to kind of explore there, get cards there, get hats there, get pretty much anything that there is to get there. We still also have to hunt for a black currant plant and a black-tailed rattlesnake. That is the next on my list for the journal. So I will see you guys all very soon. Very strange. I'm not really sure if there's anything actually to do with this.
Get away from me!
It's just a strange guy just yelling at you.
We're here, Sheriff. And we got the money. You're gonna bring him out? We rode a long way, and not just to shoot up the jailhouse. You don't want to disappoint us, Sheriff.
Bargain's a bargain. Put your guns away.
Back off, okay? We got some business with the sheriff.
See, I got this funny habit. Sticking my nose in business that ain't mine.
Why are you wasting air on him when you could be wasting bullets?
Oh my. Oh my. If it wasn't for you, sir, if it wasn't for you, whew, how lucky we are. The hero we so required. Armadillo is indebted to you, though I fear it may be beyond saving. I don't know what you made of that, but it was a close thing. And in light of that, and the sad demise of this settlement, I am resigning my post. You will see that I've packed my valise, but the accoutrements of my profession remain in my desk.
Glad I was able to help you out of that, Sheriff. Sad you won't stick around.
Well, so long. I must see about a train.
I knew right when he said a waste of bullets, I was like, this guy's gonna freaking shoot at me. I know this kind of breaks a little bit of the lore established in RDR1, I guess, that John doesn't remember any of this. But I think I can believe it enough, you know? Let's go get what the sheriff was talking about in his desk.
Place is unwell. Everybody, get out of here. Armadillo is unwell. Devil has the town in his hand.
Evening.
Hey, friend. Place is full of cholera. Head in there at your own peril. Well, half the town has died, and most of the rest have fled.
Still?
Sure. A few years ago it was scarlet fever. Then it was the desert plague. Then typhus. Now the cholera. Bad business. Some folks say the whole town is cursed.
Whole town's got cholera!
Here, you can read for yourself.
Thank you.
Preventives of cholera, sorry. Notice to Armadillo Town citizens, preventives of cholera published by the order of the New Austin Sanitary Committee. Do not drink any water which has not been previously been boiled. Avoid consumption of fruits, beans, and vegetables. Drink ardent spirits in moderation. Only smoke good and clean tobacco. Remove socks and boots while sleeping. Refrain from sharing bath water with others, even family members. Attend immediately to disorders of the bowel. Defecate neatly and away from the common living areas. Residents who are able to leave the area are advised to do so by order A. Abbott, Clerk of Sanitary Committee.
Warned about the cholera! All of you be careful. Get out of here!
Well, now, I don't recall seeing you here before. All kinds of ammunition on the other side of the shop, and other knickknacks on the wall next to it. I don't remember what they all are. Have a look for yourself or in the catalog here.
Who's that?
I don't know. It's just a little portrait somebody gave me once. I always quite liked it. Why?
No reason. Just seemed familiar. Anyway.
I think that's a painting of the
Come.
strange man
I
up
have
there.
a catalog here on the counter with a full list of everything out back.
See, is there anything we want to buy? I'm gonna come back into town and lasso a couple people to get some like special
Place is contagious and we can
things to
hardly
read
bury
and stuff.
folk as fast as they're dead. Even the grave diggers has died.
Man, that guy is going crazy. Let's see. We are gonna get some cigarette cards.
Town has got sickness. Hear me now. Whole town has got sickness. Leave town if you can. Leave town if you can.
Let's see. Armadillo. And then there's another cigarette card over here, I believe. And then there's one more in town. Hungarian half-breed, nice.
Excuse me.
You take that outfit off a corpse or something?
I like being strange.
Come on, let's go.
Nearly there. Just tightening this.
Honey, honey, someone's coming. Look.
Okay, well, I think that should do it. Let's go. We're leaving town. There's a cholera epidemic. I suggest you do the same.
Where? Oh, come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay?
Well, good luck to you.
And you, sir. Stay clear of town.
Safe travels.
Thank you.
Did you feed the horses?
Yeah, I told you I did.
And we have enough food and water for the journey. Clean water.
Yeah, we got everything we need, and if we don't, we'll just get it. Just calm down.
I can't believe we're leaving everything behind.
Just sit back and try to relax. We have a long ride ahead. We're in a hurry, sorry. Yeah.
I think this is the last cigarette card here. Landon Ricketts. All right, I'm gonna save again before I'm about to attempt to do what I'm about to do. And what I'm about to do is rob some hats from people and something. I'm gonna try to lasso the Herbert Moon. I'm gonna try to do that right now, actually. Let me mark down a couple things too, actually, just so that make sure that we're getting everything that we need to get. Get that from him. Okay, so if we can probably take a letter off a random Armadillo guy. One from the store owner. We got that one off of the Chinese man that we got this hat from. Okay. And then there's a hat that we can get in the saloon here.
Hey there, miss.
Why are you bringing us more misery? You hear about them?
Hold on, I need to see a picture of what this hat looks like. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I just had to bring up a picture so I know what I'm looking for.
You're just throwing around.
Supposed to be in the Armadillo Saloon, but it's very likely that it doesn't spawn, so we might have to come back here.
That can't be true.
Lady standing here once, I swear to God, took her almost an hour just to decide she didn't want. I'll be seeing you.
Ain't no changing things. Sweet Lord in heaven.
Careful, I'm contagious.
I believe this is actually the hat that we need. I could be wrong, though.
Partner? Trying to rile me up, partner?
You already said hello, didn't you?
Yeah, I believe this is it.
Where you going off
Damn it
to?
all! No, I'm having none of that.
What are you doing there?
What in the hell?
So maybe we can get two in one go.
Keep your distance from that fella back there. Oh, hell!
Oh, man, that wasn't the hat. Damn, but maybe we can loot the letter off him.
Got in here.
That man back there is trouble.
Indeed, we did.
Jesus Christ.
Letter to Mama. Dear Mama, I'm going to be a cowboy like you read about in the books. By the time you read this, I might be one already. I've taken a train out west. I'm going to be a hero, not an outlaw, I promise. I'm a good guy. I must be. You raised me. And any lies you hear about me, well, they ain't true. I never went near Lanette Wilding. She's a slut like you said, but I never. I just ran away to be a cowboy. That baby with the funny eye, he ain't mine. Don't believe nothing you hear. I am a good boy like you raised me. Man, what a good guy. Jesus.
Help! Anyone!
Well, this wasn't the hat we're looking for. I thought it was. I guess, like, it being dark kind of messed up my perception.
Oh, good God, no!
Out of the damn way!
Hey, Mr. Good. Go again?
Stranger?
Anything I can do for you?
No. Alright, we need to probably get out of the town and go back. Look how dirty the hat got just from being on the ground for a little bit. That's crazy.
Howdy, mister.
You back to visit more pain on us folk?
Oh no.
Take it easy.
This one.
I thought there was some strong men in Armadillo.
You keep
You have
coming.
all gun in your shell.
Change direction.
Whoever you're looking
We
for,
told you we find you.
I don't think he's home.
You one of the gunmen?
Ain't no one gonna thank me?
Well, hopefully I helped somebody. We don't know who they were after, but it's kind of sickening that, like, this town's already dealing with a lot, and these guys are just coming in and just, like, taking advantage of that fact to... and them in their weakened state, you know? Alright, let's transport to the morning, and if we can't find the hat, we can at least take that letter off Herbert Moon. Oh, it looks like the hat cleaned off a bit.
Get yourself in off the street. Look, that's the no-good bastard I told you about.
Yeah?
Looks like the hat's not spawning. We'll probably have to go in and out of the town, or maybe load a save or something to get it to become. Is that the hat? I cannot tell. No, that's not it. It's like more brown.
Oh, partner!
Oh, look at that. I think that's the hat. No, that's not the hat. That's a totally other hat. I think they were just looking for a way to leave this body somewhere. I loot them just because, you know, like they might have a letter on them or something I'm not aware of. Man, I was really hoping that'd be the hat. That'd have been great.
That man there's a real bastard.
Oh, you leave something behind?
Yeah, we gotta go add it down for that to pop up for us, it looks like. Unless... Is that it?
Morning.
Morning.
No, that's not it. Nope, definitely not it.
A stranger came to town and caught this curse in no time at all. Poor fella. Only lasted a few days.
Alright, I'm just trying to be thorough and make sure I check everybody before I leave.
Come on in. It's safer than outside. I could... Oh, don't you point that iron at me!
I mean, he is an anti-Semite.
Good Americans here who'll have my back.
Really? Why won't it let me... Come on.
This is a no admittance area. You have to go back. Who do you think you are? Oh, you'll regret doing that. Oh, don't you point that iron at me.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna save again, and then make him rob the register, and that might make him like run. It won't let me. I know what I need to do. I am stupid. I'm so stupid. Give me a minute. I'm sorry, guys.
Lucky day.
That's literally the easiest thing. Really, game? You're not gonna let me threaten the anti-Semite? Well, I just did anyway, but... Bro, come on, let me lasso him. I need to get his letter on his person. That's what I need to do. There he goes. It's okay, I'm just here to rob you of your letter. There it goes.
No, there has to be a better way.
Stop squirming and shut up.
It'd be rude not to rob you.
Alright. Letter to Herbert from Herberta. Papa, I know you do not like Isaac and cannot bear that I have sullied your bloodline as you put it, but I beg you to not cut me off as a daughter. I love and respect you, but I also love my husband. Even though you consider the cause of blood and the selling of groceries to be the purest and best of callings, I feel called to a different path. Isaac and I are dedicating ourselves to helping the poor. I'm sure your God will hate me for marrying a Jew, but Isaac is a good man. Whatever you may think, oh Papa, I pray for you to the God you believe must hate me, and that he in his infinite wisdom can make you see that I am not the sinner you believe me to be. Either way, I love you and hope you will forgive me for this unpardonable sin and come and see your grandchild when it arrives. Your daughter, Herberta Solomons. I've seen some theories that Herbert himself is responsible for the cholera outbreak here, and the strange man making a deal with him and stuff based on that letter and other things, which is interesting to think about if that's the case. And his ending in Undead Nightmare was always one of my favorite parts of the series because of how blatantly anti-Semitic he is to your face. It's just quite hilarious to see him get his his karma is probably what the words I'm looking for. Alright, I'm gonna head out of town and let's go ahead and save, actually. Sorry it took so long. I can't believe it. Herbert was kind of, not letting himself be threatened by me. I'm kind of impressed, if I can be honest. I shot by him 3 times, and he just deadass went, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to selling my stuff. There should be... Oh, right there.
Easy now.
Black currant. Nice. All right. Blackcurrant bushes are medium-sized with green leaves and clusters of small, round, glossy black berries. They can be found growing in brightly lit positions away from water in Gaptooth Ridge and Cholla Springs in New Austin. The berries, when mixed with other ingredients, can be used as a tonic to revitalize wary horses. We have to use it in a recipe, which we probably will here soon. When I'm going through the compendium at the last, few, episodes, probably, I'll check mark all those type of things off. All right, now we just need a black-tailed rattlesnake. which they should spawn around here.
Easy
We
now.
don't got all days. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, thank God for you. I've heard some terrible stories about those bastards.
Just glad to be of help. All right, back to our little snake hunt. Maybe the hat spawned instead. I loaded so that maybe the hat would spawn after we got these two.
Ah, welcome.
I'm pretty sure that's not the hat. Nope.
Thanks for your time.
Well, it doesn't hurt to try.
Help me, please!
Oh, moron.
Hellfire! Why is this happening?
You tough, huh?
Hey, what?
Yep, that's the hat. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I went
Please.
back.
Cut me loose. Let me go.
Gambler's hat. All right, let's go.
Okay.
And it really fits the outfit right now, if I do say so myself.